What's up, everybody? This is Chris from the Otterline, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the Otterline. The onboarding experience right now can be a little confusing, so I want to make this video quick and easy to help you with that. So if you are now a premium subscriber or you're looking at potentially signing up, this is what to expect as of January 12th, 2026, sorry, and I'm constantly innovating it. So even a week from now, it could look a little bit different. But as of right now, this is what it looks like, and the core principles will still be intact. So, what we have here, so that this is kind of the main tabs right here. Really, it's just these two, picks and consensus. This is going to be 90% of the stuff you're going to use. The lab is experimental features that I haven't fully implemented because we're basically tracking how they do. And then under more, there's a whole bunch of different stuff we can do here, including a P&L tracker where you can track your bets. Splits is just like interesting data about different events. But this is really the whole thing. It's right here under consensus. So this is one, two, three, four, five. There's 5 different models that we track, and Polymarket is the odds for each of those games. And signal is basically going to tell you how strong the signal is. So like a solid signal, strong signal. Fade means that our consensus historically has been bad and we should have faded it or just ignore it basically. Lock, I don't like that terminology. I'll probably end up changing that. But essentially that means there's a decent sample size. All the models agree and it's a winning rate. Developing means it's a small sample size, but it's 73% of the time. So we're developing the signal there. So like a strong signal means there's a decent sample size and it's done very well. So here you can see the Otterline picked Minnesota, the Chatty line picked Minnesota, MP, Dunkel, CBS. So all the models are aligned here. And when that has happened, we've gone 25 and 16, which is a 61% win rate. So if we go down here where it says fade, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 model agreement. And when this particular combo of models have agreed, it's only won 29% of the time. So that's the case both right here. So if both these games lose, that signal is only going to get stronger in the opposite way. So that's what you have here, and that's just the consensus. It means that's kind of just reiterating that fact. Model performance, so you can see how the models have performed all time. So MP's at 55%, 50, 51, whatever. The last 7 days, the Otterline has been crazy. 70% win rate over the last week. And then we have model combinations down here. So when MP and CBS agree, we've hit 59% of the time over 131 games. So that's a big sample size. 3 models, there's a thing called elite combos. They get a special name, and these will show up in our featured picks. So 3 models has been really good. That's a common thing. So over 95 games, this has a 63% win rate, which is crazy. So when you see Nova on there, you know it's probably a decent pick. So consensus is where you get all the data. So if you go down to like here, we have a 66% win rate for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's the heavy favorite, 60. That's probably one that we're going to fade just because it's not really worth the risk. If you click into a game, you can see different information. So there's all the models, there's the win rate, the Polymarket odds, everything you really need to make a decision. So picks, this is where 90% of your time will be spent. Yesterday, there is our record, 2-1 on Diamond, 3-2 overall. And if you were to bet $100 on every game, you'd be up 2,158 since we started tracking, which was sometime in December. So this is going to be the main widgets. You see, this is where you're going to get your picks from. This is where I build my strategy from. So power plays are just high win rates. So that's what you're getting here. So if there's a huge slate, it's going to filter out the low win rates. So there's 5 picks, so that's not bad. Some people might just bet all 5 of those. That has been the most profitable strategy so far, just bet all the power plays. But then diamond picks is going to filter that down even more by taking out the heavy favorites. So heavy favorites. So it still could be a favorite, but the heavy favorites are taken out. So it's like if their odds are 57 and lower percent, that would be the diamond pick. So I'm a fan of the diamond picks because you get decent value with a really high win rate. And then here we're basically looking for underdogs, essentially. So the underdog bet of the day is we're taking Seattle against New York, Seattle at 45%. And this is picking underdogs at a 60% win rate, which is crazy. Small sample size. I mean, that can come down, but that's where we're at now. And here it's even showing us to fade our pick. It says fade Buffalo and let's go Florida because of that data. So this is where you're going to spend 90% of your time. You can build your own strategy here. And then I will post my picks. So I got Florida, Dallas, Seattle, and those are the free picks I post every day. But we have a whole slate in here. If you go results, here you'll see basically the reason I made this is so that people can see what other people are saying and break it down by month. I think being transparent is super important. So we're going to just lay out our exact data here month by month so you can see. And as of right now, the best strategy per units is just to bet the power plays. I think it's too many bets to make. I just don't have that kind of bankroll. So I just do 3. 3 is like a really nice number for me. We go over to the lab. This is all experimental features, and do not use these to make your bets because they're just so new. So basically here is where I'm tracking like if there's consensus within a range on the Polymarket odds. So what this says is when 5 models agree and it's within a 50 to 54% chance to win, it's gone 5 for 5. But if it's like a heavy favorite and all the models agree, it's gone 3 and 8, which is interesting. So, but this is data that like, it's just, there's so little of it. We have to collect it before we really start using that. Elite combos, I explained a little bit earlier. So those are the best combos. They'll show up here. Contrarian, this is when we fade our own model. It's 10 and 8. So this is with there's certain models plus at home. I mean, it's gone 23 and 11. But these are all features that we will implement into the algorithm to make picks over time. Signal summary, this is something we're already using. It wasn't there before, but it is now because we've had good success with it. So the lab is where you're going to find new features that we're testing. I show them to you just so that you can watch them grow. Platinum calls has got too many filters on it. It's not showing anything yet, so we have to adjust that. But that's kind of the main thing you're going to see every day. So articles, these are all my picks and the reasons why. We recap everything. If you want to support us, podcasts, this is the strategy that I think is smart. I do flat betting, and it just kind of breaks down each category of picks that we have as well. But anyway, so you're going to have to make your own strategy, how you do it. But this page is where you're going to spend your time. Power plays, value edge, and diamond picks, and just kind of figure out where you want to go. And you can click into games, and you're going to get a lot of useful information here. So here, this isn't like overall records. Here you have Vancouver away, because they're away in this game, is 12, 11, and 2. Montreal at home is, so Vancouver's been decent enough away. Montreal at home is 12, 10, and 1 in the last 10 games. This signal is strong for Montreal, but you can see the odds here, like Montreal 63%. Probably wouldn't take it, but additional signal is that one I showed you from the lab. So a smart money signal here, Montreal. But again, at 63%. So we're giving them a 61% chance here, and the market's at 63. So that's just not a good bet. So that's not a bet I would make. But that information is available for you in here. So this is low sample size, but huge win rate. Dallas at LA. You can just, anyway, you can click in to the games, get more data, and I think that could be really helpful for you. So that's what the Otterline is all about. We're consensus, and we have our own algorithm to pick the games out. Because the key thing is this isn't too bad of a slate, but if there's like 15, 16 games, it's just too much to bet, and the model's job is to pick out the best bets. So anyway, hope this is helpful. Talk to you soon. Bye.